The P0423 diagnostic trouble code indicates that the catalytic converter on bank 1 isn't efficiently reducing harmful emissions. The engine control module detects that the heated catalyst isn't converting pollutants like hydrocarbons, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen oxides effectively. This often means the converter isn't operating within the required efficiency threshold. The catalytic converter uses a catalyst made of precious metals like platinum, palladium, and rhodium to facilitate chemical reactions that convert harmful pollutants into safer gases. These reactions occur at high temperatures, typically between 400 and 800 degrees Celsius, which is necessary for the catalyst to work effectively. Bank 1 refers to the exhaust bank on the side of the engine that contains cylinder 1. Efficiency below threshold means the converter is not converting at least 90 to 95% of pollutants into safer emissions. Upstream and downstream oxygen sensors measure the oxygen levels before and after the catalytic converter to determine its efficiency. First, use an OBD2 scan tool to confirm the P0423 code. This device connects to your vehicle's diagnostic port and reads the trouble code stored in the ECM. Then, perform a visual inspection of the exhaust system for leaks or damage. Look for rust, cracks, or loose connections in the pipes, catalytic converter, and sensors. Use a smoke test to identify any hidden leaks in the exhaust system. This involves introducing smoke into the system and watching for it to escape, revealing small cracks or faulty seals. Finally, monitor live data from the oxygen sensors to assess their performance. Check voltage readings and response times to determine if the sensors are functioning properly. Oxygen sensor testing is crucial for diagnosing P0423. Start by checking the voltage difference between the pre-catalyst and post-catalyst oxygen sensors. If the catalytic converter is functioning properly, the downstream sensor should show less fluctuation compared to the upstream sensor. A faulty downstream sensor can cause a false P0423 code, mimicking converter inefficiency. To test further, consider swapping the sensors and checking if the code follows the sensor location. Here's a diagram showing the pre-oxygen sensor location in the exhaust system. This waveform analysis illustrates oxygen sensor readings over time. Compare air-fuel sensors and oxygen sensors in this detailed diagram. Exhaust leaks upstream of the catalytic converter can introduce excess oxygen into the exhaust stream. This skews oxygen sensor readings and can trigger the P0423 code. Repair any exhaust leaks before proceeding with more expensive repairs, like catalytic converter replacement. Leaks allow false air that can mimic converter failure. A smoke test is effective for locating even small leaks. The smoke reveals where exhaust is escaping. When the catalytic converter is faulty, replacement becomes necessary. Universal catalytic converters provide a cost-effective alternative to original equipment parts, fitting multiple vehicle models. Replacement costs typically range from $500 to $2,500, depending on the vehicle make, model, and converter type. Always ensure the new converter meets your region's emissions standards to comply with regulations and avoid inspection failures. Preventative maintenance is key to avoiding P0423. Regular engine tune-ups help maintain optimal performance and prevent catalytic converter damage. Using high-quality fuel reduces the risk of contamination that can harm the converter. Address upstream diagnostic codes like misfires immediately, as they can lead to converter failure if left unresolved. Looking ahead, the prevalence of P0423 is declining due to the rise of electric vehicles, which don't have catalytic converters. Newer vehicles feature more durable catalysts that resist failure. Software updates can recalibrate the engine control module to address P0423 in some cases. Remember that in 40% of cases, the issue is actually with a sensor, not the converter itself, according to a 2025 SAE paper.